Good morning, people. I was actually not supposed to film today, but first of all, the daily reading was out later because that I totally forgot to edit it and upload it so that it could go up. But nonetheless, it got uploaded and you guys saw it. But I realized that it was very short, so I wanted to come on here and chit chat with you guys, because a lot of things has actually happened yesterday and today when it comes to this mountain sign. First of all, I made a post yesterday about the mountain sign, about it's so funny, well, about this oracle that I bought. I'm just going to see if I can find the box. I also want to make a new coffee so that we can have coffee together, and then I'm gonna unravel, is that even a word? Unravel everything. Excuse the hair and you know, again, I was not supposed to film, but so many things just already has happened that I need to sit down and talk to you guys. But we need coffee. Okay, so also you grab something, whatever it is. Let's go for chocolate. Now that we have chocolate coffee, everything is going to be alright. Everything is alright. What am I talking about? Okay, I think we are ready now. There was also a wasp here that I had to kill. There's nothing that a Dyson can't suck up. Sounds very wrong, but I have already killed 4 wasps with it. Thank God for Dyson. Anyway, I don't even know where to start actually, because I feel so much has happened. It's like one sign after another. And I forgot the book now. God darn it. The book. When I just saw something else. I saw a pendulum. Anyway, when I was unboxing this, you guys know I bought the tiny pocket version, but I just couldn't with it. So I put it up for sale and bought this baby instead. But when I was looking through the book, I came to this, the mountain. And as I wrote in the post, and if you want to have all the juicy details, go to my posts here on YouTube and read up on it, because it's actually pretty magnificent. It's just been a follower, this mountain sign, and it's so crazy because I was so confused about, like, how would we get a mountain sign? Like, how is that even possible? But clearly it arrives when it's supposed to arrive. So mind you, people, that this was the first sign that we got when it comes to the mountain. I'm not done with the mountain signs because they've been falling into our laps, into my lap today. But I also really want to hear from you guys if you have seen any mountain sign in a way. Further on with this one, I was like really thinking about it, because when we do our inner work, when we are climbing the mountain, like the mountain is like the inner work that we do inside the mountain. It's dark, it's narrow, it's just like we don't see how far we have already climbed. But from the outside, and that is what Kim is beautifully showing in this image, you can actually see how far we have actually come. But we don't see that while we are on this journey, climbing inside the mountain, doing the inner work. But there is something shifting right now where we are seeing how far we have actually come. And it's also to show you guys that people from the outside, people from the outside are seeing how far you have come. So when I realized that I hadn't posted the daily reading, I quickly uploaded it. And I was rushing through my morning because that I was already late. So for some reason this morning, I clicked on the video when it was uploaded and just let it play. And then I went to take a shower. So when I came back, there was this like beautiful meditation music playing in the background. And I was like, you know, listening to it, and I was like, what is this actually? And when I came over to the laptop, I was like, oh my god, because it was playing. Let's see if we can find it now. I mean, again, you can make this up. And in the reading for today, I didn't talk about mountains. And normally when you do this with YouTube, when you're watching a video, it takes the next reading. It doesn't really go to something completely different. So I was very shocked when this was what was playing. Mountain meditation. Plus I see 111. It's actually very good. I'm going to link this in a comment and post it to the top so you guys can see it, because already there I was like blown away. You can make it up. You just can't make it up. Also, there's mountains in the background. And it's very, very soul aligning. Like the sound, I don't know, it did something. Put me into like a vision and I got so emotional. Anyway, then I had the idea that I wanted to give you guys a little extra bonus message, so I took these cards. And I was shuffling and 2 cards came up. I do want to mention that before I did that, I said to myself, it would be funny if we got a card that was connected with mountains. The cards that shuffled out fell to the ground, and we know that when that happens is because we are being asked to pay extra attention. I thought it was just 1 card because this is how it was. The unseen, which is already there, very saying. But then there was something else. You can make it up. The mountain. I was like, oh my god. The 111, that is like in the video. Oh my god. I am just a mountain blow today. Oh my mountain. Can you guys see what this has done? I'm totally, I don't know, today is just crazy. And this is the image from the book that I posted about, The Unseen and the Mountain. I know that we are very close to the 80-day portal, and I know that we also have an upcoming Aquarius full moon. It's being a full moon, it does ask us to finally let go of the last energy that keeps us trapped, because Aquarius is the energy of freedom, right? But with this full moon, there could also be something about letting go of communities or groups of people, or I was just about to say cult, but maybe cults. But like, yeah, like in a way, communities or a group of people in a way, or just people that are stopping you in a way. That's, you don't resonate with it anymore. They have been a part of your inner mountain workout, your inner mountain growth, but now you have actually reached a point on your journey where you are not climbing blindly inside the mountain anymore. It's just mind-blowing. So with all this, I can feel in my life that after I changed the perspective of a lot of things and I just put the focus on me, and I quietly started following my dreams and working on different projects, it's like there is a lot of things that make sense, and the universe is like pushing things into the forefront to show me that things are making sense. And today, 12/12, today when I was getting ready, I kept hearing the message that it's a day of blessings. It's a day of extras, and it's a day of receiving. And I also think that was the energy of today, because we had the Six of Pentacles, right? So it's about receiving. So I ordered new floorboards, whatever you call that. They come in big packages, and obviously the truck driver just delivered it out on the sidewalk, I think it's called. First I wanted to just complain about it, but then I was like, okay, whatever, I can carry them in myself. So again, turning a situation where I could have been like aggressive into like, whatever, I will carry it in myself. And then while I was carrying it in, there was actually a bicycle dude that stopped and asked if I needed help carrying it in. But I was like, no, I'm fine, I can do this, I'm a strong independent woman. Didn't say that, but I kindly declined. And sent him off into his ferry destination. What the hell. But the point here is, because I didn't complain, yeah, the universe sent me someone who was actually like, okay, we're gonna send her someone who can help if she wants the help. But obviously I was like, I can do this because it's actually not so hard. Then after I saw that something was broken on one of the packages, and instantly I had this like, ah. I took a picture and I wanted to write to them and complain. But the funny thing is, to look back, before that this shipment arrived, in my mind I had this like, it would be funny if there would be an extra package just for free. So while I was complaining and preparing to write this angry email about the broken floorboards, there was 2 floorboards that was broken in the package, I was like, okay, Sandra, count them. Try to count how many there are. And I ordered 16. There was 17. So my intuition was right all along, that there would be an extra bonus 1. So in the midst of something being broken, there was something being received. And I feel that is the energy of today. It's the energy that we are, you know, building into with the 888 portal, because it's all about receiving. You're stepping into a season of receiving. But it can sometimes, well, still come with lessons where, again, like me, having to look a little bit closer at things and be like, okay, instead of complaining, look at it in a positive way and look what the universe is blessing us with. So I wanted to share that with you guys, because already there is a shift that has already happened. So with these 2 cards, the mountain, I mean, we talked about the mountain. We, you know, again, the sign is just crazy. But I think we should take the unseen card first. The spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. Clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom. Again, if that's not what we have experienced, right? We are divinely guided, especially with like synchronicities, and trusting them and following them, and knowing that we have already done a lot of inner work. And the universe is blessing us now. And also with the unseen, a lot of things are unseen still. We are still being asked to blindly trust that we're going in the right direction, and it can sometimes be hard if there is ups and downs. We all experience it. There's still a lot of things unclear, there's still a lot of things falling away. I always try to share as much as I can with you guys, and especially when it comes to what I'm going through. I have in the past been talking about my father's situation with like the Alzheimer's, the dementia. And on top of that, recently we got like a cancer scare, that they did find some cancer cells. So it has been a very strange up and down emotional roller coaster recently. But I can also feel like there is also a lot of blessings, and there's also a lot of like uplifting energy coming in. So instead of me falling completely down, I'm also trying to uplift right? And also be there for you guys and keep doing these readings, because it also helps me. My dad is going through a lot of tests at the moment just to see what it is, and actually on the 11th we're going to have a little bit more answers about how bad this is, and obviously what action to take, because in his situation already he might not be able to go through like the heavy duty package when it comes to that. But one thing I have learned in this process is, because my body has stayed very calm throughout everything, but my mind can be very tricky, and I think that is like, again, if we hear the word cancer, it's scary, especially if it's connected with a family member. And normally it probably would be something I would really stress about, but I also know that it doesn't help to freak out. And I think that's something I'm like learning, you know, with all this, that if I stay calm, then the situation will also evolve in a calm way. So I hope for someone out there that maybe that could help to stay calm in a stressful situation. I actually read somewhere that the first thing we should do if there is an accident or something happens, the first thing to do is to stop up and reassess, right? To see like, okay, where am I? What am I going to do here? And that was actually from someone who fell down a mountain, and instead of panicking, he took a moment to just reassess, to just look around and be like, okay, what am I going to do here? And staying calm in a situation actually carries us very far. And I also think that also comes down to being in the mountain, right? If we are just walking through the mountain calmly, steadily, we are not stumbling around. We are being calm, and with that we are being guided. So yeah, that was a little looping around other things, but I still want you guys to also know what's going on. So we stay calm in stressful situations and let things unfold and just breathe through. Some of you guys might go through something. It can be, you know, maybe some of you guys got fired, or maybe you're going through a heartbreak. So instead of spiraling, just stay calm. The unseen is just as it's seen. We cannot see it, yet it sees us. Watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. Instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, which is true. You know, sometimes we doubt the universe, and we doubt that good things are happening. But good things are always happening if we look closer and we stay calm. Again, all the signs, there's a reason why all the signs are there. And when we go through things, it's because we can handle it and we can overcome it. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms. A compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or a message from a loved one who passed over to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Ajar. The recording stopped. Ajar. Listen. The sound may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. Wow. It's interesting because it does say guidance comes in many forms. Don't expect it to be glitter or comfortable. This is what I spoke about with my dad's situation. There is guidance in everything that we go through. And there is guidance in all the signs that we are receiving, even if we don't always understand it straight away. Like sometimes I also, like, I feel this is a very much ramble video. Sometimes I'm like, why do I need to talk about this or that? But then after, especially when I see the comments, there's always something that resonates for someone out there. No matter what it is that you're going through. And maybe some of you guys are also having a loved one who's going through a cancer at the moment, or maybe you are going through it. So maybe me talking about this energy of staying calm is actually the one thing that's helping you actually see things from another perspective. So it's also for me to not ignore if I feel like talking about something, because everything doesn't need to be put out clear or perfectly. Sometimes we just have to follow the signs, right? Follow the unseen. We didn't look up the mountain, but we could definitely do that because the card is here for a reason. Gosh, I'm so happy I bought the big oracle cards because I could not read what was written in that tiny book. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. Grounding in the eternal, steadfast, uplifting. Yeah. You can go deeper with reading Mary Oliver's The Poet Dream of the Mountain. You are at the peak of something with the mountain card. Like the unseen is being revealed in a way. Everything that you have been going through, everything that you are going through. And it activates something in your life receiving this card. Sometimes the mountain also creates separation from those we deem to be below. Okay. Well, the full moon in Sagittarius? Aquarius. Did I say Sagittarius before? I think that is going to be it. Very interesting. I think we have been speaking about different things today. It activates something. I have no clue what's happening at the moment, but the blessings are definitely upon us, and we are receiving. The unseen is being made clear. Oh my god, the recording is white. I will record the daily for tomorrow so that that's done, and I will make sure that it's being uploaded at the right time. But thank you guys for this chit chat, for the coffee, and I will see you guys in the comment section. Bye.